Hey everyone, it's me, Sierra. Um, Today is day 5 of the video challenge that I've been doing these videos for. Sorry, my dog tore up a whole roll of toilet paper, so I'm still picking it up off the floor. Anyways, I decided today because like a month or so ago, I came across this idea from a girl that I went to school with, Dee Dee. She's decided she had already did a 12-week challenge in getting fit. So she was putting on that she'd already did it. She'd lost a lot of weight. She lost like 30 pounds so far, which is awesome. And that she was gonna do one of her own and get a group of women, and we're gonna do a 12-week challenge. So I was like, oh, I need to do it because I need to lose weight. I did lose a lot of weight, about 20 pounds and some inches, and some good inches, from Plexus. If y'all never heard of Plexus, all natural weight loss drink. Drink it once a day and it literally burns fat away, which is awesome. But I wanted to tone up, lose some more weight, get to where I want it to be. So I decided I would take it. We were supposed to start January 19th, but it actually ended up we're going to start Sunday, which is the 5th. So I'm really excited, but I'm really nervous because I'm a fat girl. In fact, don't give it away. I'm a fat girl. I love food. I love to eat, and I'm a country girl, so I like to eat fried foods. So I decided today is going to be the last day I'll probably eat fried chicken for a while. So in remembrance to the fried chicken, I decided I'm going to show y'all how to make the best fried chicken ever, because I do make it. I make the best fried chicken ever, in case y'all didn't know. You can ask my mama. So, I'm just kidding about that. But I do really make some good fried chicken. But anyways, so I'm going to show y'all how to make some good fried chicken real quick. Give me a second because I just got to get everything together. Got your chicken stalled out. Okay. And I got to clean the skin a little bit. I just moved here, so I went from a lot of space to a little bit of space. Okay. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. This plate is for your flour. So gotta always wash your hands before you cook. I hope y'all know that, right? I still got some soap on it. I'm actually gonna let that water. Got some water still in there, but I'll put that out. Okay, so we're just gonna drain our water first. I get all the chicken out. It's frozen. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this as my flour bowl because that plate's gonna be a little small. But you wanna take your chicken out. Okay. There's your chicken. Yummy, yummy. Just get your little, this is something I do. Some people don't do this, but I do. I don't like all that fat and gross stuff in the chicken, so I clean my chicken real good. Clean the skins. Make sure there's no fat on there. If you like your fat, that's fine. Just pull down the skin and take a butter knife and a scrape it off. And it comes off pretty easily. There wasn't a lot on here anyways. Just scrape it off. Okay. And just take it and do it to all of them. I do recommend this though because it's fat's not good for you. Most definitely. So I just want to scrape all that crap off. It's gross. Do all the chickens. These poor little chicken legs. Just poor little chickens. Just to get their leg cut off. It's sad. Oh, this one's kind of broke, but it's okay. We can work with it. It's a little frozen too. Thaw that some more. Let's see all that nasty skin. That's like gross. Here we go. Put that up. Okay. There we go. I got that one already. Okay. I done did all my guys. Now I do like to wash them after I do that because you get all the excess fat or anything that didn't come off when you were scraping them. Yeah, it'll come off. Yeah. Here's a little bit right here. Okay. And then you're just gonna, whoops. Okay. Drain the water. Don't get no wet chicken now. Drain your water. Get a paper towel or a washcloth or something like that. I usually use paper towels and I just blot that chicken dry because I find it fries better. And don't get your paper towel stuck on it like I'm about to. But you know, try to do the just blot a little bit just so it's a little dry, you know. If your paper towel's trying to stick to it, that's a good thing. That means it's pretty dry. Just do a couple of them. Just dry it off a little bit. There we go. Dry, dry, dry. I like to pat it. Pat, pat, pat. And for y'all girls who don't know how to make fried chicken, y'all better learn how to make some fried chicken because, listen, men like fried chicken. And if y'all didn't know, the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. That's why I'm glad my mama taught me how to cook. And mothers, teach your children how to cook. Teach your kids how to cook, for real. Teach girls how to cook. Don't let your girl go get married and then the girl don't know how to cook nothing. She's got to teach this poor guy and then poor guy's eating burnt food for 2 years because you didn't teach her how to cook. But it's okay. Okay, so you got your chicken. Now you want to season your chicken. I gotta get my stool. Hold on. Short girl problems. Okay. Now I use a couple things. I don't match, but it's okay. I'm at home. I use Markham seasoning salt. Now you can use any kind of seasoning salt you want. Okay, just make sure you coat it nice. You know, don't do too much. You don't want to get it like salty, but you know, a little bit of salt. Now, and that's Family Dollar. I ain't ashamed. Salt, some pepper. This is the salt's brother, pepper, and it's Family Dollar too. Yeah, that's right. I love Family Dollar, and I live right down the road from one, so that's even better. And you can use this salt and the pepper to your liking. I like a little, you know, I don't like too much pepper, but I like some pepper on it. And I can put it up without my stool, but I can't take it down without my stool. And this is my secret adobo. If you don't know what adobo is, go to the grocery store and get you some. I don't care if you don't know what it is or not. But I am half Puerto Rican, and I was raised on this stuff, so it's a must. And it's like the best. So I need some more. I'm about out of this. Okay, so then I use a good amount of this because it's a good seasoning. And this one is the with pepper. It has pepper in it. They have different kinds for chicken, for fish, for beef, without pepper, with salt, without salt. They have like all kinds of different kinds of adobo. But I suggest you get some though. And if you're Spanish, you know what I'm talking about. So probably already got some in your house. Just gonna wash that seasoning and chicken that's off me. Okay, so now you got your chicken all seasoned up, and you can see it's all nice and seasoned. I do like to throw a little hot sauce on it because I don't like hot sauce on it, so I throw it in here, you know, just a little bit, a couple little spots on here, so that you can see it, some on there. So you know, it's got a little kick to it, but not too much because I don't like spicy food. I'm very picky about spicy food. After that, you get your flour and you pour your, you know what, I did it backwards. Let's put that in there because I wanted to put the flour in here so it wasn't messy. Make sure you got all your studs out of there. Your chicken stuff, because salmonella poisoning is real, guys. It's real. It really does happen. So make sure you're using safety and responsibility. Okay, anyways, so I use all-purpose flour. I just put a good cup and a half. I don't really measure stuff too much. Kind of in there. And then I put some seasoning in my flour because I like it like that. I do all my seasonings in here, all of them. The same ones I did the chicken with, I do into my flour. You know, not too much, but just so your skin and the breading has a little taste to it. You know, you don't want it to be bland. Nothing worse than bland fried chicken. Ugh. So you just want to mix that in. A fork or whatever. Get your pan. I already loaded my pan up with grease, so I used Crisco grease, cooking grease, but you can use whatever you want. If you like vegetable oil or you know, something like that instead, you can use that instead. I personally like Crisco, so got that from my mother-in-law. I'm gonna move this over so you can kind of see what we're doing here. Okay, there we go. Well, not really, there we go, but I think y'all can see now. Here's that. That's really cool. The light looks blue on the screen, but it's red. It's like real red. It looks blue. It's awesome. So you'll warm up your Crisco. get a little bowl. Take an egg. Now this is very sometimey if I do this or not. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Depends on how I want to eat my chicken, how I want to eat how I want my breading done. So it's all on depends. So I just whisk up that eggs. Pour it on my chicken. Pour it on the chicken. And then move the chicken around in it a little bit. There we go. And just so it gets a little egg coating on it. There we go. And then I put it in here, in my flour. And don't be afraid to use your hands to get your flour all floured, your chicken all floured up. Because it's not a bad thing to do. Just get the chicken floured up, and I like to let it sit for a little bit with some flour sitting on it, just so it can get in the skin and get it in the meat and can saturate real good. I like really breaded chicken. You know, I like my chicken to be crunchy, so I just make sure that I got it all good in that way. Okay, so I'm gonna let that sit for a couple of seconds while I rinse off my hands. Okay. Might use a bigger pan because no, I think I won't. I think I'll use this one. Let's turn that oil down a little bit. You don't want to burn the oil now. You want to keep it to about 7.5, 6.5, 7.5, depending on how hot your oven gets. You don't want to burn the chicken. You don't want to overcook the chicken too fast where it's burnt on the outside and not cooked on the inside. You want it to cook on the inside and cook on the outside and be crunchy. That's the purpose of fried chicken. You don't want it burnt. So don't have it on 9. Don't have it on 10. I wouldn't even have it on 8 really. I'd have it on like 7.5, 6.5, okay? Because the grease gets hot and you don't want burned chicken. That's just the plain and simple truth. I do have some stuff in here. Just want to mix this up so that I can make sure it's getting in good. Okay. And we're going to stick our first piece of chicken in here. These are a little bigger than I like party chickens. Turn that up a little bit. It's not popping yet, so I don't think the oil's all the way completely ready. But I'll put another piece of chicken in that flour. And I'm just going to show y'all one. I'm not going to keep it too long. I don't keep it too long. But you want that chicken, let that chicken set for a couple minutes. Now don't just start flipping it over and flipping it over and flipping it over because it's not going to cook that way. Let it sit for a couple minutes, about 3 or 4 minutes, depending on how hot your stove is. I'm just basting these chickens in some flour because I like them floured, so I can just sit a minute. And then once you hear that thing popping in the raveling, then you flip it over. Good time. My stove is a little uneven right now, but it's okay. That was perfect in life. And you just want it to set for a couple minutes, and I'm gonna turn this down a little bit because I got it on 8, and I don't want it to burn. I want it to cook. I don't want it to burn, so just turn it down a little bit. And I'm gonna rinse this off. I don't want it to burn, so I'm just gonna flip it over in a couple more minutes. There you go. Okay. Ooh, that's hot. It's trying to burn me. Goodness gracious. And you want to make sure you don't put frozen chicken in here. Don't put your frozen chicken in there. Make sure you thaw that thing first. Because you'll have a big mess. And it'll burn you. I'm sure you'll get burnt, most likely. So all you ladies, make sure you thaw your chicken out first. Or fellas, whoever's cooking. And then you fry your chicken out. Throw no frozen chicken in there. I'm not sure if you can see this. See that? Just trembling here. Gonna wanna, my stove's a little hot, so I'm gonna turn it over now because I don't want it to burn, but just let it sit for a couple more minutes. And sit. Rinse my white hands off. I'm going to show you what it's doing. Can you see it? That's a chicken frying machine. I wonder if I can turn this light on. Oh. Ooh, I can. Can you see it better? Ooh, if you could smell it. It smells so good. Oh, it smells so good. Yummy. Alright, and it's getting a little hot, so we're going to still flip that bad boy over. And you want to be careful if you're cooking with grease, that you don't burn yourself. That's serious, okay? Don't burn yourself, okay? I'll turn it down a little bit more, and I'm going to let this cook a little bit. And you just want to cook it until you feel like it's cooked chicken. You know when it's done. You know it's going to be done. It's going to be soft. You're going to be able to stick a fork in it. It's going to be light brown, or unless you like yours fried hard, it's going to be dark brown. Mine fried hard, so mine's usually dark brown, not burnt, but dark brown. So fried. Also, you just want to make sure you don't leave no children unattended with this hot grease. Don't want no babies getting burnt by the grease that they're playing. So, that's how you cook fried chicken, y'all. Fried chicken's so good. I'm going to miss it so much, y'all. I'm a country girl. Well, it was fun. I'll talk to you later. Deuces!